We have more news coming in this morning. The mortal remains of 45 Indians are on its way now to Kochi. Indian Air Force aircraft to bring back the remains to Kochi. 45 Indians died, remember, in the terrible fire tragedy in Kuwait. An Air India 4C-130J Super Hercules transport aircraft is left for Kuwait, bringing back the bodies of Indian origin persons who lost their lives there in a terrible fire tragedy. The return is expected tomorrow, is what we've been given to understand. Geeta Mohan is getting asked the very latest on that. Geeta, if also you could give us an idea about the visit of the Minister of State for External Affairs to Kuwait. What more can you tell us about the intervention of the Government of India?
Well, very, very sad incident, Sneha. And yes, Minister of State for External Affairs, Kirti Vardhan Singh, was in Kuwait. He went there to ensure facilitation and early repatriation of the mortal remains of the deceased. And he also visited the 5 hospitals where injured Indians are being treated. So he went and met all the patients and looked at when they could be discharged, and depending on their medical condition, they were the discharge. The patients would be discharged. So he was actually looking and taking stock of the situation. But meanwhile, he also met with the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Defence and Interior of Kuwait, and conveyed while there were a lot of condolences that came in their way. He basically wanted assurance and full support of assistance for early repatriation, and ensured just that. After meeting with the various leaders over there, the final decision on repatriation took place, and the immediate repatriation of the mortal remains has taken place with the 45 mortal remains of the 45 deceased now having taken off from on a special aircraft from Kuwait. It will be landing in Kochi around 11 a.m. and it's a very sad situation, but the Indian administration, particularly the Ministry of External Affairs, clearly knew the priority over here, and therefore sent the minister, who met with the leadership there, met with Indian patients in the 5 different hospitals, and ensured early repatriation of the mortal remains.
Geeta, I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting us those details. Geeta Mohan, from that on that report from Kuwait, as far as bringing back of the mortal remains of the 45 Indians who perished in that terrible fire tragedy is concerned.